Rob Mills Weather Center. Meteorologist Stephen Nehrenz.
I wanted to share a few more of the viewer pictures that we got from the snowy scene. Some of us saw early this morning. Again, we love seeing these. You want to keep sending them in to us. We will try to share as many as we can. It's always hard to share them all, but we'll share as many as we can. Carol, I got this picture from Carol a few hours ago from her view from Kenta early this morning where they had noticeable accumulation. She said they had up to a couple of inches of accumulation on those grassy surfaces. A gorgeous shot there. Linda in Morris, and you can see just enough to kind of cover the ground there to make for a pretty sight without, really causing too many issues. Thankfully, a lot of roads and pavement stayed mostly just wet with temperatures right near 32 degrees. How about the shot from Westville? Look at those snowflakes flying and the snow on the ground. The dog outside as well. Eric and Joe in Westville. Again, it is a beautiful scene to wake up to. Again, and not causing too many big time issues. And Krista, this picture in Shakota as well. You can see the snow covering the ground. Most of it melted away pretty quickly as soon as the snow stopped in most of these areas with those temperatures, again, at or slightly above 32 degrees. Of course, we have long since had the steady precip move away as expected. I did just want to point out there is still a travel advisory in effect across south central and parts of southeast Kansas through this afternoon. As you get up towards about Wichita, there's a very persistent snow band that continues on the backside of the system. It's not really moving very much because this system is just kind of pivoting now and keeping the snow band in place. So that will actually cause some travel problems if you happen to be headed up I-35 towards Wichita. Keep that in mind. That is just on the northwestern fringe of our viewing area, but the backside of that system will swing through here later this evening in the form of mostly some light rain and flurries. Here's the wider view. You can see the kind of the slightly warmer, rainier conditions out ahead of this. Cold, snowy conditions on the backside. It's a very classic setup for these kind of systems this time of year. Visible satellite, mostly cloudy conditions. There are some sun breaks in our far eastern counties. Basically, if you see some sun today, you could climb to the mid to upper 40s, but where it stays cloudy, only upper 30s to low 40s for our highs this afternoon. So a pretty chilly end to the week. Here's as that backside of the system finally starts to push east this evening. You see some pockets of light precipitation developing. Most of this, I think, will be light rain. There probably will be some flurries mixing in, particularly across southeast Kansas, Chautauqua, Montgomery counties, Labette counties. I think you may see some snow flurries kind of change over and mix in with this evening and tonight, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough to actually accumulate. And by early tomorrow morning, that's moving away. Clouds will be stubborn tomorrow, so it's going to be another one of those days where if the clouds are sticking with us for most of Saturday, we won't go anywhere. We'll be in the 30s in the morning, low 40s in the afternoon. If we can break out a little more sunshine, we'd be a little bit better off. All right, here goes system number one, hightailing it off to the east. Again, some lingering precip tonight, and then mostly quiet Saturday into Sunday. Here's system number two, taking shape across the west coast of the United States this weekend. Comes diving south Sunday. By Monday morning, it's already quickly, the upper level low portion of the system is quickly moving into New Mexico. Rain out ahead of it. Monday morning into Monday afternoon looks pretty soggy across eastern Oklahoma. Rain, maybe a few thunderstorms. And yes, on the backside of the system, that's where the cold air gets pulled in. That's where snow would be a likelihood as we head towards Tuesday morning. That's been the trend for several days here, is that as the backside of the system reaches eastern Oklahoma Tuesday morning, we would see a decent chance for snow and some pretty windy conditions. But still, several days out, there's still a lot to be determined on that time frame as far as timing, potential snowfall amounts. None of that is locked in yet, so we'll be keeping a close eye on all the details on that for the weekend. Otherwise, chilly conditions this weekend. Again, some light precip, light rain moves back in tonight. Mostly quiet Saturday and Sunday, rainy Monday, and again, watching that potential for some more snow and some windy conditions by Tuesday morning.